2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Lakers. The terrific tandem of LeBron James and Anthony Davis are ready to roll as they wind up for the Battle of LA. The epicenter, downtown Los Angeles. Lakers, Clippers, tip-off coming right up. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. And PJ Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ibaka. And it's George in at the shooting guard. So the Lakers win the tip. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. A 3 from Leonard, nailed from three-point land.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now here's LeBron. There's the pass to Davis. Over Morris. Here's Gasol. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Beverley, the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Boy, George has major hops. I mean, this guy just gets up big time for these throwdowns.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. James looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
First one falls for him.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Left side, Davis. Back to Schroeder. 3 on the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
George finds Morris. A wide open look here for Ibaka. A three-pointer off the mark. Here are the Lakers. They trail by 1. High post, Davis. Stolen by Beverly. Feeds it to Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. George with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers. 3 on 3. It's stolen by Ibaka. George with the ball. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Ibaka slams it in.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Schroeder outside. Over Beverly. And it's Schroeder missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's George finishing it off.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A chance to check out stats for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season, 6th in steals, 8th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Leonard kicks to Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 8. LeBron outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron to stop the run. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
George passes to Beverly. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
With the teardrop, and Gasol sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Finished off the break. James has got 6 points.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Now, here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. free throw good for Morris.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Beverly and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Clippers leading by 8. Left side, Leonard. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Clippers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Lou Williams has checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Harrell's checked in.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. But they get it back. Here's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers trail by 11. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Kicks it out to Leonard from past the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's LeBron. Paul George with the steal. Williams against Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. And so here are the Clippers. They lead by 11. Matthews against George. Steps back and fires. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Leonard hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Caruso kicks to Harrell. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Harrell down low. Working on Zubac. Out to Morris. The 3 ball. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side, Leonard. Fires the three. That shot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Now Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Makes it off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Caruso. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Lakers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
First free throw is good. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Leonard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers leading by 9. And here is Williams. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Caruso. Passes to Kuzma. Over Kennard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Williams. In the corner, it's Patterson. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell.
Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. That one is off. And he sinks the second. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. Here's Harrell. The kick out to Matthews. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now, here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Lakers trail by 12. Kuzma outside. And Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And again, no good by the Clippers. And for the Lakers, they're shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Harrell, that's good.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Clippers leading by 8. Williams kicks to Zubac. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Harrell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you know, teams look for plus sixes, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And he knocks down the first one. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
So it's the Clippers now. 6-point game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Inside, here's Zubac. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Morris. Pass to Horton Tucker. Harrell against Zubac. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good. Clippers leading by 6. Williams inside. He's defended by Harrell. The Lakers on offense. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Horton Tucker. Kennard covering. Releases. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Cuts off the pass. Here's Kuzma. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, you know, it's a physical game, obviously, but, you know, a lot of it is mental. So, you know, just, you know, making sure you're thinking while you're out there is, you know, one of the big things for me. One of the things I've kind of learned since I've been in the league.
Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Harrell, and it's Caruso in at the point. Marcus All's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Clippers leading by 6. In the corner, Kennard with it. The rebound by the Lakers. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
Tipped away. Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. With the floater. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. So for the Clippers, Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Georgia subbed in for Luke Kennard. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Morris looking over the floor. The Lakers with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Now the pass to George. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 6. The drive by James and the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And the dunk by James.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
A 3 from Morris. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they double up LeBron. A wide open look for Gasol. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Clippers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Jackson kicks to Beverly. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the dunk by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Beverly finds George. Here's Morris. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Unloads from 9. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Morris has got his 2nd bucket tonight. The Clippers trail. Beverly feeling it out a bit. To the inside. George. And just miss after miss right now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Now here's Beverly. That shot no good. Great D that time from LeBron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gasol passes to James. And finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. Outside, George trying to get something going, and he sinks the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
The drive by Schroeder. Kicks it out to James. And they double up LeBron. Davis finds James. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
LeBron against George. Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. That one a little long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Davis sends it back.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Gasol's in the post, working on Ibaka. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Lou Williams is checked in for Morris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you know, when he came into the league, Gasol's weakness was thought to be defense, but now one of the NBA's premier post defenders.
Now here's Leonard. 15 points in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, Davis. Poked loose. Stolen by Beverly. And now the Clippers on the break. Ring shot on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. George has got 6 here in this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here is Ibaka. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Davis. Over Patterson. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint, George. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
He kicks it to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Here's Harrell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harrell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's Williams. Back to Leonard. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Shoots over Patterson. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. The Clippers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Williams with the ball. Outside Leonard.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Kuzma. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Leonard against Kuzma. And here's Matthews from the arc. Outside for Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Schroeder missing.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. And that one's good. Leonard.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Passes it to Davis. Here's the teardrop. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. It's George on the wing. Off target from outside. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Matthews kicks to Kuzma. Here's Davis. Nice move. And they double up Davis. Kuzma against George. Kuzma can't get it to go. Clippers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
And here's Schroeder after Paul George getting his 3 to go. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Williams passes to Patterson. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Kennard in for Paul George. The Lakers also changing it up. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Caruso. Here's Davis. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. Leonard, no luck. Lakers trail by 8. Matthews dishes to Harrell. Outside, Davis for 3. The rebound by Patterson.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's able to get it back. Harrell, the pass to Matthews. They get it back. Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. Davis has got his second basket of the night. Now Leonard, 19 points in the game. Outside Williams, fires for 3. The shot, no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clippers ahead, leading by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Looking at the Paul George trade last year, he caused an unprecedented treasure chest of assets. Shaq, was he worth it?
In a win-now environment, Ernie, yes. When you mortgage your future like that, you have to hope nothing goes wrong, like taxes and all that good stuff.
Well, the value of trading a superstar early is a contract. You can maximize your return. So that's the big thing. We're seeing more teams trying to follow that trend, but we don't know if it works yet.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Clippers leading by 8. They've got Morris, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And so Beverley will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Leonard. Now Beverley. Here's the 3. Here's Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
James kicks to Davis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Now here's Beverley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And, you know, Beverley is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league, an absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
That's good from Beverley. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 5, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Puts up a 3. George with the defensive effort.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Ibaka against Gasol. Fades and shoots. Ibaka, no luck.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Schroeder passes to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Up top, Leonard, covered by LeBron. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 21.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now here's James. He's got 16. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Schroeder finds Davis over Morris. And Davis can't get it to go.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Leonard, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers trail by 5.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Here's George. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Leonard on the wing. James covering. Fires at the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's James. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lock at 6. Goes back up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. First trip to the line for him here. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. Jackson, he's checked in for George. And Morris drops them both. And here's Beverly. Looking to end his cold spell, and Davis sends it back. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Davis in the corner for the tie. That one doesn't go, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Morris. Over Caldwell-Pope. Morris, no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
And they double up James. Out to Morris, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
And the Clippers call time here. Zubats is checked in for the Clippers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Clippers moving the ball around. Beverly wide open. And the Clippers miss again.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
And checking out some numbers for Reggie Jackson. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
And he makes the first.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And James drills them both.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Now here's Beverly. The pass to Morris.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And LeBron throws it down.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. On the free throw, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Jackson has the open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Lakers trail. Morris finds Kuzma. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside Williams. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kicks it to Morris. LeBron against Jackson. And they double up James. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Clippers shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Three-pointer. No good from Zubac. Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Morris. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Kennard, the pass to Williams. The three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. LeBron James on the wing. Right side Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Leonard. Can they get it? And Davis pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Kennard on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Patterson passes to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Williams' shot is off.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Harold. And Harold slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Timeout. Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Patrick Patterson. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. 5th, the Clippers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Williams finds Jackson. Floats it up for Williams.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Caruso. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes it to Zubac. Dishes it to Williams. Count that one. Williams has got 8.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Williams. Horton Tucker, the pass to Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Matthews, a guy who was undrafted, is a crafty veteran now. Terrific at using his body to draw the foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
George is checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Marc Gasol is checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. He gets that one.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Gasol. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Timeout called the Lakers.
They might revolt, but I'm the king of grind by default. Big ego, man can't diss my amigo. Old school bad boy like Figo. Anyway,
The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Gasol, how he did last season. He was around 7 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one drops.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Schroeder looking over the floor. It's Matthews on the wing. Back to Schroeder. And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The game now all-time. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Gasol. Back to Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Lou Williams. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Schroeder hits them both. Here's Williams. 14 points for him.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The free throw drops for Ibaka.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third.
Wesley Matthews. That's his second personal foul.
The Clippers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
George taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
Cook is checked in for the Lakers. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here is Cook. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. And Matthews kicks to Cook. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Cook's got his first bucket in this one. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Matthews against George. And there's the pass to Williams. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Harrell is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the 1 spot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Inside, here's Ibaka. And, oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka, too quick for him on that move, earns a trip to the line.
Ibaka at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Ibaka hits both of them. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Harrell the pass to Caruso. Pass to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Ibaka. George with the ball. Matthews covering. Beverly for 3. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Defended by George. Outside for Gasol. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers in the lead. It's George on the wing. Nobody near Williams. The Lakers with the rebound. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Matthews passes to Kuzma. Releases. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Beverly dishes to George. Back to Beverly. Count it, and the foul. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
Leonard, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And that one misses. Lakers trail by 3. To the inside, Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Beverly for 3. Cans it from downtown. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc.
Caruso kicks to Matthews. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. So he gets them both. Here's LeBron. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when he's inside, Gasol has such intensity, and oftentimes the defense will get sloppy trying to contest.
And he makes the first. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, George. To the paint, here's Ibaka. Good work there as it goes. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Caruso. Here's James. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
The drive by James. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lets it go. George, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
James in the post. Defended by Ibaka. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And some changes here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
What's up?
Clippers leading by 4. And the Clippers call time here. We've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Now here's Beverly. Outside, George. And the 3 off target.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And they double up James. Nobody near Schroeder. Drops in the tray. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Here's George. Rejected by Gasol. And he gets it back. Leonard the pass to George. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's sent back by George.
Well, I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in his stance so he can come up with rejections and deflections.
The Lakers with the ball. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gasol dishes to Davis. Can't hit from in close. The Clippers trail. A 3 from Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
James against George. Passes it to Davis. And the Lakers with another miss. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Schroeder against Beverly. Trying to get open is Ibaka.
And really impressive athleticism of Beverly. I mean, rose up quickly for the tenacious slam.
Lakers trail by 4. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard's got the ball. He had a nice open look right there. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Schroeder. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
James outside. He kicks it to Schroeder. Back to James. Over George. James misses. Clippers leading by 3. Beverly for 3. The rebound by Gasol. Beverly's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Inside. James in the post. Defended by George. LeBron can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. George against Caldwell Pope. And George gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
James, the pass to Gasol. Over Ibaka. Trying to get open is Davis.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Beverly against Schroeder. And that one's good. Beverly. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Schroeder finds James. Off the left rim and out.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now here's Davis. At the elbow, it's James. And again, the Lakers no good. It's stolen by Davis. The feed now to Schroeder. Over Morris. And it's Schroeder missing. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-3 run. Leonard, no luck. Lakers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George against LeBron. Schroeder up top. To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Clippers leading by 7. And the Clippers call time here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Lakers trail by 9. LeBron passes to Gasol. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to LeBron. This one for 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Ibaka. Gasol with the defensive effort. Lakers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. It's stolen by Davis. To the right side. Here's Schroeder. The 19-footer is on the money. And that's now 10 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
It's stolen by Schroeder. In the corner, it's James. All sorts of time. Schroeder kicks to James. A second chance effort taken away by Williams. Leonard against Davis. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. Leonard's got 39.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Schroeder fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And for the Clippers, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. James against Leonard. Kicks it to Beverly. With some arc, and Gasol sends it back.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
Patrick Beverly taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And Davis throws it down.
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
Now the Clippers with it. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Leonard. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 8. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Kennard with the ball. So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Well, Kawhi, it was a marquee matchup tonight, so how enjoyable is it to compete and come out on top in a game like that?
It was very fun. Like I said, you're a little kid. You want to play against the best players. You just want to compete on this high level and with everybody watching.
Well, they saw a great one here tonight, man. Congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.